Happy Sunday to all my State of Sorrel followers out there. So it's time for the weekend mashup where I go out on Twitter and Facebook and talk about whatever my followers want me to talk about. So here we go. Is Mizzou for real in the SEC? Dude, Mizzou's for real in the nation, not only the SEC. So if I was making my bold prediction, I would say that you're going to see those guys in the BCS title game. They came out there and showed Florida who's boss with a really young quarterback, and Florida's defense is extremely difficult to get past. So I think they're the surprise team of the year, and they're going to shock the nation, but just my bold prediction. Can the Noles challenge Bama for the BCS title? So if Florida State makes it into the title game, I think they're going to challenge whoever's there. Watching them play against Clemson yesterday, they made a statement with 51 points on the board at Clemson's house. So, yeah, I think these guys can challenge whoever they play. Did Johnny Football's Heisman bid end yesterday? So, I don't think it ended. I think I've seen Johnny Football battle back with a couple of fourth quarter wins this season. I think he's still going to be on the ballot. I'm not saying he's going to win, but I think he'll be there. Don't talk about the Patriots, but talk about the Red Sox. So, I'm a Cardinals fan. What? I'm excited. They made it to the World Series. Going hashtag 12-13 people. So, there's my talk about the Red Sox. They're playing my Cardinals. That's all I'm going to say. I do, however, want to talk a little bit about the Patriots because I think the Patriots got robbed today. Never seen an unsportsmanlike conduct call like that. Pushing the Jets up 20 yards and giving them the field goal to win the game in overtime. So, what did you guys think about that call? Were they robbed? Going on to Facebook. Talk about the Ohio State ejection of the targeting call. So, understand why these targeting calls are in place. I think it's great to have the guys protected. However, sometimes I feel like the defender has too much momentum and can't stop what they're doing, and so, I don't know, these calls are difficult, and sooner or later I feel like, especially in the NFL, they're just going to wipe out tackling because it's amazing sometimes what the refs will call a sportsmanlike conduct when the defender just can't stop himself from hitting a quarterback. That happened in the Kansas City game today, if you didn't watch it. Prediction for Luck versus Manning. I think Manning's going to come into Indianapolis and prove once again that he has what it takes and tell Indianapolis what they're missing. I think he's going to get a warm welcome from the fans. Maybe not so much his old owner, but at least John Elway's taking good care of him. I'm sure a ton of people will drop off at this point, but somebody asked me to talk about how bad the Hogs are doing. So, I'm a huge Hog fan, raised in Arkansas for about 10 plus years, went to school here, so it's an extremely difficult time. Last year was, and now this year. I think we have the correct coaching staff in place. It's a completely new program, completely new staff, and a extremely young team. So I'm calling it a rebuilding year. I know I'm being logical. I can't say that the games are easy to watch, but I promise you that I'm going to be there every step of the way, win or lose, like this year lose. But I'm still going to be there watching my team regardless. I promise you there's been a ton of people in the past, college or professional, that have stood by their team no matter what. And it's crazy to me that fans just don't do that here. They're your team, and if you're jumping off the bandwagon, I don't recommend you come back because it's extremely frustrating. I'm sure as a player, it's even more frustrating to have that game happen on the field, come back on social media, and you have all your fans just talking trash left and right. So, to me, it's a rebuilding year. I know it's painful to watch. I promise you it's painful for the players even. So, if we're like this next year, you can come talk all you want about me, but I think we'll be better next year, and we have the correct coaches in place. and we'll start recruiting and start over again. So, what do you think of all the things I talked about? Is Mizzou the real deal? Are the Noles going to challenge whoever they play? Is Johnny Football out of the Heisman talk? What about the Patriots, Red Sox, and Cardinals? The targeting calls and Hog fans, you're welcome to comment all you want, but I'm here to stay. I'm a fan always and forever. Jump off the bandwagon, don't come back on. Do what you want. That's a weekend mashup. See ya.